Hey CTR, we're over at the Super7 booth. Got a lot of cool things to show you, including that new Thundercats playset. You can see that behind me. So we'll be checking that out in first appearance, as it's right here in the show floor. So stay tuned for a second as we take a walk through the Super7 booth. All right, starting off with the Super Cyborg line, we have that Megatron that is the show exclusive over there, and the Super Shogun, along with the Mecha Godzilla. We have that dying Optimus Prime next to his live Optimus Prime. And then continuing around, we have that giant life-size Socks. We have several of the Disney characters as well in their larger form. And then over in the Super7 booth, we have Mummy Boy next to Reptar, favorite of mine from Rugrats. And then we have the Peanuts characters in their large form as well, including that new Red Baron Snoopy that is down there in the corner that comes with his house. All right, we're checking out the Thundercats Ultimates. We have the prototypes here of the newest wave that we just saw orders coming out for. So we have a whole bunch of all of them in their prototype form. On the next level up, we have the recent wave that pre-orders closed on. So we have their first appearance of a lot of these figures here. Looking pretty sharp here. Some great colors all the way down to Jaga there in his ghost form. We have some of the Thunderhawks Ultimates over here. These are all, of course, already released waves. And then we have some prototypes over here, including Buzzsaw and then Monstar as well in a larger format there. And, of course, we got the currently released Monstar and Buzzsaw in their package version. And then we have some more from Wave 1 as well. Down here we have Wave 2. So you can see that transformation chamber throne. And we have our Monstar here, pre-transformation. And then we have Windhammer, Bluegrass, and Steel Will. And these are all current releases. Hopping over, we have some of the Dungeons & Dragons line, mixed in with some of the Toho line here, and some of the reactions. And above that, we have the show-exclusive Super Cyborg Snake Armor full color. And then the Power Rangers reaction. And then more show exclusives of Roger Rabbit and Judge Doom. And that Shredder and the Pasta Can. So here we go. It's the first appearance of the Cat's Lair. You can see this thing is massive. I mean, ton of detail in there. I'll try zooming in so you can see a little bit more. It comes with that little lab. And this is all like new and freshly tooled. So this stuff is still going to be colored. But you can see just the tremendous amount of detail on the inside of the Lair here with that great computer. I mean, that's huge. It takes up the whole floor there with all the different terminals. You go down to the balcony area here and then down to the lower level. And like I said, I'm sure they're still working on a lot of components that will be put in here as well. And then you even got the table. The table looks amazing with all the chairs set up around it. Of course, we just saw this announced today, including the price point. You could pre-order this right now. Quite heavy, but this thing is quite large. It's probably going to be a lot to ship as well, which would explain the shipping cost on it. So why don't we go check out the front? And here we go, the front of the Cat's Lair. Great with that rock face wall, so making a lot of use of when the playset is open here. Looking massive. I mean, look at these claws there. You can see a little sneak here of one of the turrets popping out underneath. Apologize for the glare in the glass, but I mean, look at just how massive this thing is. And that is a 7-inch lino down there, so you get a little bit of scale. But looks absolutely beautiful. Great way to display your figures on it. Great way to just throw it all together. And you can see the eyes lit up there in the front. Looking amazing all together. And this is like not a final version, so this looks pretty amazing. Can't wait to see what the final version looks like after they're done with everything. But this thing is absolutely amazing. All right, at the top we have the Super7 Ultimates line for the G.I. Joes. So these are all Wave 1, so these are all currently available figures. They're always great to look at, though, just amazing. I love that Destro. Down here we have some of the current releases. These are going to be available as show exclusives right now. So we have that Red Baroness and the Destro Red Jackal. The rest of these are Wave 3. Pre-orders have closed on these. These are currently going to be shipping, or they have shipped. Down here we have the Snakelings box set. This was from last year. This was their show exclusive. And then we have the City of the Dead box set that is from this year's show exclusive as well. And we're going to ending here with the Toho Ultimates. This is from Wave 2, featuring Godzilla from 1989, Mechagodzilla, and a whole bunch of, I can't even say Biolant. I think that's how you pronounce that one. So a whole bunch of the other monsters and the kaiju in the series here. So then we also have Wave 3 and then Wave 4 as well. So this is the current wave that was just launched, and that is available for order. This Godzilla you could get here at the show today. This is a Thirsty for Blood 1989 Godzilla. But this new wave here was just announced, so this is the first time we're seeing them in the case. So pretty cool. And then, of course, we have a mixture of the Reaction and the other series here. So ever-expanding line Godzilla. There's a ton of those. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at that Super7 booth. That Cat's Lair was awesome. So we'll be seeing, I'm sure, more of that as it finishes its development. It's huge. That $100 shipping is more than warranted. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. Keep checking back here, like, subscribe, and follow. We're going to have much more coverage this week at the very crowded SDCC, and hopefully we'll be able to bring everything we can to you guys this week.